not shiny, not dull, lustrous. And that's what she is, right? Lustrous. Hello again to all my wig friends and wig lovers out there. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nicole Renee, but I just always go by Nikki. You know, we're very informal here on this channel. So thank you so much for stopping on by. If this happens to be your very, very first time here, well, guess what I'm going to ask you to do? Yeah, you're not new to YouTube. So please join the party, as I always say, and click that subscribe button. Make sure you also click the little bell because I don't have a set schedule and I never really know when I'm going to throw an upload at you, and I would surely hate for you to miss out on any of them. If you have already subscribed, thank you so very much. I greatly do appreciate it. So guess what I have in store for you today? Yeah, it's a wig review. It's what I bring you mostly here. I will dabble in some other things here and there, and I am working on some other content, but right now I just really want to focus on the wig reviews. So I don't think there's anything really wrong with that now, is there? I mean, why not? So anywho, this wig I'm wearing right now is of course who I'm talking about. I don't do the installation on camera. I would rather just show you the end result and kind of go from there, but I do show you the inside cap construction, so that will be coming up here in a moment. But I will be telling you everything that you need to know about her. Yes, I do. I don't want to leave out any of the important deets. So, though, if you think I might have left something out, please let me know in the comments. And also let me know what you think of this wig. Be respectful, of course, but I always look forward to reading what you have to say. You can also let me know if there is a wig you'd like me to review, since I do take requests. Please also know I have a Poshmark closet. The link, of course, to my closet is in the description box. And as of right now, I have quite a lot of wigs for sale in there at a discounted price. So check it out. And one last and final thing, you know, since I am telling you what you need to know, I hope you will like this video for that reason and give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. Of course, though, if there's some reason why you don't like this video, please kindly let me know in the comments so I can look into it and maybe make some changes. So with that said, I always have my intro, so we can move on to this wig review. Of course, though, I first always show you what I'm wearing for my eyeshadow look. Today, I am wearing the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette, which is this here. I love the look of this palette. It's just very pretty. All right, so for the wig, now, I will be showing you the inside cap construction right now, as I already said, and I show you the stock card. So let me tell you who I have today. Today I have a wig from ZURY SIS, and she is in the style IJU or IJU. IJU. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but here's the stock card. She is a lace front, actually an HD lace front from the HONY wig collection. I am not familiar with that collection, but I have her in the color FFT Honey Blonde. She's available in a total of 10 colors, so it's a great color selection. As you can see, the stock card model is wearing the forest green color, so there are some fun colors in there as well as some natural kind of ones. But I had a hard time picking the color just to give you an idea. So great color selection. They don't really say much else on here. That's about it. They leave it pretty plain and simple, but she is heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I scooped her up from Ebonyline for $28.99. So there you have it, and here she is. I don't know, like I said, I've never tried a wig from this collection, but it's been a while since I've reviewed a wig from ZURY SIS. They do come out with some really good ones, and then they've also come out with some bombs, but I mean, all wig brands kind of have that, but some seem to be leaning in one direction more than the other. Thankfully, she's kind of in the middle, but I like her. I really do. When I first put her on, I was a little bit hesitant, but just so in case you do not know this, I wear the wig for at least an hour before I film the video. So that way I'm not only going off my first impressions, hence why I don't do the installation on camera. I want to get a good feel for her, see how things go. You know, she might be great when you first put her on, and then later on she falls apart. You never know. So that's why I do it that way. And since I've been wearing on her, she's really grown on me a lot more. But I just find her to be that simple but elegant type of look, you know, that oxymoron, because she's something that looks really nice with casual wear, and then looks really nice with something more elegant. So, you know, going out wearing a dress or something like that. But she's perfect for what I am going for today with just my little sweater and tank top. I'm gonna go get my nails done, which is why they look the way they do. It's been so long since I've had acrylics. I'm a little nervous because I know it damages your natural nail a bit, but I really want them. So I'm doing it. I'm going for it. And I just think this is the perfect look for the nail salon, right? So go get a mani, get a pedi, get whatever. Go get a facial. You know, this is that girl. This is that girl. She looks like your everyday girl next door. So I'm loving it. Really loving it. I'm loving the color. Like I said, I had a very difficult time trying to choose which one to get. I knew I didn't want the forest green. That really wasn't my cup of tea. But FFT Ginger Light, I've always liked that kind of color. And then she also is in Caramel Blonde. So yeah, she's got some good color selections. But I don't think I've ever reviewed this color before. If I have, it's been so long I've completely forgotten. So that's why I decided to choose it. And I'm really liking this color. It is so super pretty. So, you know, I'm going to kind of scooch in here and take a closer look rather than zoom in. So since she's face framing and everything, you've got that blonde highlight really sticking out there with the contrast. You have a darker root. I would say it's probably a number 4 in my opinion. But it's not harsh. I mean, just look at this, how it trickles down, and then you have the highlights kind of, you know, scattered around, so it looks more professional that way rather than outgrowth. But again, this contrast is so super gorgeous. So super gorgeous. Ugh. I really wish I was a natural blonde at times, because this is kind of what I would want to go for. It really is. It's not too light of a blonde, but it's also not too dark, like a super dirty blonde either. It's kind of in between, but it's really pretty. I like the way the light hits it too. I can get down with this color for sure. I'd love to get it again. Luster. Look at the luster. Yeah, you know luster is important because you want it to look lustrous, not shiny, not dull, lustrous. And that's what she is, right? Lustrous. So love the color and love the luster. So we are all good in that department. How she feels though is she is definitely 100% silky. But she's feeling realistic because there is a small amount of coarseness, just enough. I mean, just enough to where she feels like real hair. So what she's feeling like then is very soft and very deep conditioned, kind of like that. Like your hair's very, very healthy, like you take care of it. That is how she is feeling. So I know some people don't like the silky texture, so if you are one of those, you will probably not like her. But I do like it. I think she's multicultural, meaning she will work out for every race and ethnicity. And I would probably put her length at 22 inches. That's what I'm gonna guess just based on past experience, and I'm 5'5" for reference. The layering is done very nicely. So she's just very lightweight, and just look at that. Look at the density first. This density is to die for. It is perfection. So this is looking like a natural style you would expect a lot of women walking the streets to have. So again, that's why I think she's perfect for everyday wear. So yeah, even for work would be a good one. But I like these simple little curls, or actually they're kind of like waves, you know. You can tell there's a little curl on the ends though. I like that a lot. I do like this layer here, and she does have this little bit of a swoop, but I don't care for the swoop all too much. I'm being honest with you here, guys. It's just, it goes in the eye like crazy. So I had to douse it with a ton of hairspray. I sprayed it with Got To Be glue, okay? Because it was just flopping down. And because she is very silky, it doesn't want to stay put. Normally when you have more coarseness in there, it'll stay better, but no, she's just very, very, very lightweight, I guess you could say. So she will fall down in your eye quite a bit, so highly recommend using hairspray, even though I normally wouldn't recommend that. Normally I wouldn't use it. I'm not a big fan of using product on synthetic hair, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to make it work, and this is one of those situations, so I went for it, and it seems to be working out a lot better. I just hope it stays. I just really hope it stays. But you can see it's even a little more stiff. So just be aware of that. But, I mean, the concept was good. I see what they were going for. I do like that. So just one of those things. But I really do like the style. It just seems so pretty. It's really, really pretty. So, yes, I'm here for it. So let's take a look at her from the back. I just want to get it all back there pretty nicely. Now watch, it's going to be all messy in the back again. That's just my luck. All right, I'm going to try it here. All right, let's go for it. Whoop, without hitting the backdrop. My big foot, I forgot to scoop forward. There we go. I love spinning around. That's so much fun. Obviously, I'm wearing all the hair to the front. I think she looks pretty down the back. Now, one thing to keep in mind is since she's silky, that's usually an indicator that she's going to be a huge tangler. And granted, she tangles. She's also synthetic, so it's what you would expect, but it's really not that bad. Another thing I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with is the fact that she doesn't tangle as much as I thought she would. So just running my fingers through her is what I always do for you guys, so you can see the tangling situation or lack thereof. And look at that. My fingers just glide right through, and just look at that hair, just that movement. I mean, she's got a little bit of body. She doesn't have volume. She has body instead. And I do like how she just is so easy to just manage this way. So she is very easy to manage. She's a plop on your head and go. I really do think so. It took me like 5 minutes to get her ready. The only thing I had to futz with was this little bang thing here, the swoop. So that's about all you really have to like mess around with. Otherwise, she's just good to go for whenever you're wearing, whatever you're wearing her for. So I don't have any complaints with that. None whatsoever. Left-sided part, obviously, and the part does curve, which I do like. So taking a closer look at it, you can see there that curvature. I don't mind the depth or the width. It's a little thin, you know, a little narrow, whatever, but it's doable. It's still appropriate for the style that we have here. If the hair was thicker, then I would probably say that should be wider, but that's not the case. So again, it's appropriate. I don't mind it whatsoever. I don't see my wig cap through, which is a common problem I usually do have with HD lace, just because of the type of wig cap I like to wear and the type of powder that I use. So it's just a thing, but it's usually not anything I'm concerned about. But with her, I don't see it at all. So not too concerned about it, obviously. She does lay really flat, so that makes it easy to blend and to make it look more natural. She has baby hairs, which I don't mind the baby hairs either. I think that they're ones that you can lay down pretty easily. but I did trim them up just a little bit. In fact, you can barely even tell. I don't know if you can even see that or not, but yeah, just that little bit. And just that little bit sometimes is all you need to do to make a difference. So, yeah, and the baby hair go all the way around too. See, like here's the actual length that they are around the edges here, and then I just kind of trimmed them up there. So really, I don't think the baby hairs are necessary around here, but I do like them up here. Because if this is your real hair, that's where you would expect to see them anyway. So I just like to leave them out like this. That's just the way I am. But again, if you want to lay them down, there you go. They should be easy to do that for. Edges, she is not pre-plucked. So you're going to obviously have a little lift up there. So if you want to glue her down, go for it. But considering that the edges are thick, this is what I would want to see for thicker edges, because it's looking pretty good. It's not super thick. It's about average, if you will. And that shape is really nice. So it's covering up my natural edges. So the blending is like not having to worry about. This side I want to be really careful with. I don't want to mess up that. I want to mess that up with, so I'm gonna be careful. I'll be very, very careful. But I always want to show you both sides so you can just see if there's any difference at all, and in this case there's really not. So once again, there you go. Stay. Okay. Forgot to check, does she have ear tabs? Yes, she does. They do bend too, which is nice. So that's always good for comfort. The ear tabs are right at the ear level, just like you would want them to be. So it's a really super good fit. She is comfortable to wear. And of course, I always save this for last just because I have my little routine. Larger head friendly? Yeah, I would think she is. I would say for the most part she is. I do like her stretchability. There is a little bit of wiggle room left in there without me adjusting the straps. I know how I determine if a wig is larger head friendly or not is a little bit different than how other people do. So, you know, it still is a matter of opinion, and everybody is different. So, you know, she might not work out for everybody, but for the most part she will. So I really am, again, pleasantly surprised with her. Considering I've never tried this collection, and I think the last wig I tried from ZURY SIS was a no-go, she is a winner. Yes, a winner, chicken dinner. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun wearing her today. I love it, really do. So she is definitely gonna get Fonzie thumbs up, and highly recommend this unit. I think she is one that's gonna be passed on. I don't think many people are gonna be reviewing her. That's just what I'm guessing. Maybe I'm the only one out there that will, who knows, but people need to know about her. Don't pass her up just because you see this in a green. No, check her out, check her out. Yes, so that is how I feel about, I'm gonna try to say her name again, IJU, don't know. Where do they come up with these names? I mean, I don't get it, but you know, just give us an Ann or something. We'll know that. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about her. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please let me know if you already have her by some chance. You might. And if you do, tell me what color you picked her up in. Do you like her? Do you not like her? You know, give me the details. And if you decide to go pick her up after watching this review, I would love to know that too. And that's all she wrote. Thank you though for watching. I always appreciate it. And I'll catch you next time in my next video. So until next time, bye-bye.